Welcome to 7th Legion. This reading is going to be for Aries or Aries cross-watcher, or anyone in the collective that feels guided um, to look at this video. So it's for, anyone, if you're guided to look at the video, and even if you're not an Aries, then this video is for you. Also, I'm just trying something a little bit different, okay? I'm just going where Spirit leads me with these readings, okay? So I am predominantly an intuitive reader. So basically what that means is I go by my downloads, and I don't necessarily go by the cards 100%. I go by how Spirit allows me to interpret the downloads, or also what's on the cards, okay? So take what resonates and leave the rest, and if nothing resonates, or if you don't like the reading, then maybe it's not for you, okay? There's tons of readers on YouTube that you can go to. If you don't already intuitively know what's been, or have some kind of guidance previous to watching the video, like if nothing resonates, or then it's not for you. And if you're not sure about something, then it's not for you also, because you should already kind of have some intuition as to what what direction Spirit wants you to go in, okay? So let's take a look. Okay, so I was meditating on Aries for the past few days, and what's coming to me, Aries, what I want to say, or Aries cross watcher, or whoever's watching this video, doesn't matter your sign, what kept coming to me was the elephant in the room. So Aries, I think what's going on with you right now is there's a situation. It's either in your family or at work. I feel like it's people that you work with, okay? Where this reading is very similar to the Leo reading. So Aries, or whoever's watching, you may also have Leo or Sagittarius. You're maybe a fire sign, okay, in your chart. But I feel that you took part in something with someone, that you had a new start with someone, but this person was in a position of power. So this could have been your boss, this could have been your manager, this could have been someone with a high position in the community in which you live in, or it may just be someone that you highly regarded. You had high regards for, so you looked up to this person. You had a new start with this person, but you had a choice. Like, I believe you believed that you had a choice. You may not have necessarily really had a choice between two people, but you, for some reason, or cross-watcher, or whoever, believed that you had a choice between two people. I do think that a lot of people look up to you also, and so it's not that you are not highly regarded by other people. It's just that I believe your ego, or whoever I'm speaking to, your ego got in the way, and you were seeing yourself as maybe a little bit more bigger than you really are. Okay, you believed yourself to be more important than what, we're all important in this world, but you believed yourself because of your status, because of your position in society. You hold a good position in society. You have a good job, a well-paying job, but you saw yourself as almost untouchable, and the people around you were love bombing you to believe that, because I believe, even though you were married, I don't know if you're going through a divorce or you're going through a separation or something, from a committed relationship. I feel like you are going through some sort of separation. So you have a lot of suitors from your community. Um, you have a lot of people that look up to you, and you wanted more for yourself, because even though you saw yourself as, they were filling your head, right, making you feel like you were so important. Oh my God, everybody wants you. And you even thought this at some point. You thought, everybody wants me. And that's okay. That's your private thought. We all have these private thoughts every now and then about ourselves. um, you thought to yourself, how come everybody wants me? And the reason why you thought, how come everyone wants me, with everything that you believe yourself to, the position that you see yourself in, and that you are actually in some many ways, the fortune that you have in terms of money and position status, you did question, why does it seem like everyone wants me? And it was because people around you were gaslighting you. A lot of the people that you surround yourself with are people that have bad habits. They may have good positions in society, but they have bad habits. And when I say bad habits, I'm talking about addictions. And it's not, you don't have to be to the point where you can't function to classify something as an addiction. You can have an addiction to drinking or partying or hanging around people that aren't good for you, without it fully overtaking your life. Okay, so you can still function within, and have bad habits, be even high functioning with bad habits, right? But you were surrounding, and still are to some extent, surrounding yourself with these people because you have these habits also. Let me go back to what I said at the beginning of this video. If this video is not for you, if this is not your truth and you're getting upset at what I'm saying, or you're just getting upset, go ahead and click off. I'm really here for spirit. I'm doing this because spirit is leading me to do readings, okay? You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. If you're subscribed, you can unsubscribe. This is for whoever you're gonna know if this is for you. If it's not for you, you can go. There's a lot of other readers, and may all the blessings be with you. There's no, I'm not upset about any of that stuff. I'm not really here for validation from the outside world. I'm really just doing this because I'm being guided to do it. Okay, and if it helps you, I'm so happy about that, and all the blessings to you too. Okay, but you, the person I'm speaking to, you have some shadow work that you need to do, and this is why you were able to fall down this rabbit hole. The person that you ended up choosing, because you felt that you had all these choices, okay, was not a good person. You chose someone that you felt that you could basically piggyback off of, and you could advance your career. You could become wealthy faster, because you're trying to basically jump ahead of where you were. You're not a person that doesn't have abundance. You're abundant financially. You're abundant with relationships. You have a full family, and you have friends, and you have all these things that a lot of people desire. But you wanted to jump ahead because you felt that pressure. You bought into it. You bought into the pressure of, I need to be number one. And you were feeding into this, oh, everybody's looking up to me, so now I have to do even more. I have to be even better. I have to be the best. I have to get to the end point. And you chose someone that was very deceptive. You chose someone that was very malicious, and is still to this day. And I do think you chose someone that is an authority figure to you. So this person could be your boss. This is someone that can decide on your can have an impact on your earnings, basically, based on their decision making. So, or you believe this because that's the perspective that you have of the situation. So, you chose someone that is also married, and this person told you because you both started this relationship when your marriage was going down, your committed relationship was going in, it was burning in flames, and this person saw that opportunity. You started looking for someone else, and you thought that this person that you chose was supposed to be supposedly someone that looked out for you, and you also trusted them with very personal information because your boundaries are not good. Okay? And I don't want to jump all over the place, but you have mother wounding, and you have mother and father wounding, but predominantly mother wounding. I believe I'm speaking to a masculine right now. I could be speaking to a feminine, but excuse me. You have wounding, so this person, uh, you looked up to this person as a mother figure. So you weren't really attracted to this person at first. You just thought they were a really mothering, really good person. Excuse me, let me just drink some water. Okay. You looked up to this person. You looked up to this individual. You thought they were out for your best interest. You thought they looked out for you. You thought they were doing you a favor. Maybe this is your first real position in your field. These are people that mentored you, perhaps, and you're believing somehow that these people did you some sort of a favor because you have a lack mentality. When somebody hires you and they're paying you, they're not actually doing you a favor. You're both coming into agreement. You're doing a job and they're paying you for that job. If you move on, you'll get another job with another company, right? It's an exchange of energy because money is energy also. But for some reason, you believe these people did you a favor, and they did not, Aries. They did not do you a favor. As a matter of fact, these people are very greedy, deceptive. They'll do anything for money. They've been deceiving people to make money. They've been ripping people off. They're basically con artists, and you've been in the dark about some of this up until a point. You've been in the dark, but you have seen the light. Okay? You chose this feminine over another feminine that you did not see as abundant. Okay? You believed this other feminine that you chose to was a married person. And these marriages that I'm speaking about, including your marriage to your person, these are marriages of convenience. So basically, you and this other person chose people based on what they could bring to the table, not because of love. It's like arranged marriages. Okay? Because it's not based on love. It's based on what can I get and how far can this get me? Click off if it's not for you. Okay? But this is what I'm getting. This is like an arranged marriage because it's like, if you can't, how can you advance me? And it doesn't have anything to do with love. It has to do with finances. Okay? So you went with this person, and this person knew that you liked someone else that was not as abundant. And also, the person that you liked was a different race. A different nationality, because we're all of the human race, but a different nationality. There's something about them that was different from you and this other person that you went with. They could have been a different nationality. They could have had a different culture. They could have not had the same religion as you. They could have been a spiritual person, and you could be a religious person. But you chose this other person based on predominantly the fact that this other person that you like did not have as much money, and you could not see their potential. But you have now got yourself in a position that you are finding it hard to get out of. So the other person that you chose, the person that you chose, knew about the person that you liked, the other person, the feminine that you liked, and they talked you out of being, they shamed you. They shamed you out of going to be with that person. They basically bullied you. Okay, and said, because I'm getting the impression that the person that you actually really did like and wanted to explore a relationship with, they don't have the financial means as you. They probably not even they may not even have the education, the as much education as you. They may not have they may be a different ethnicity and a different religion, or they may be spiritual instead of religious. And you allowed this other person that you ended up going with to shame you into not going with the person that you originally wanted to be with. And they also did something. They offered you finances to go against that person. Because for some reason, I know that this is coming through so strong. There was some sort of situation where you had to work with the person that you really liked. And okay, so it's like you were working with the person. I don't know if you were doing a job for them, something, there was a collaboration, and that other person that you ended up going with convinced you to go against the person that you actually liked. And they said that they convinced you by saying that that person is weird, and they're trying to do something bad to you. And I don't know how they got you to do what they got you to do, but finances is what made your final what got you to take that plunge, basically, to go against the person that you actually cared about at one point. You liked this person. You found them to be very interesting, and I don't know how that person managed to convince you to go against this person. Aries, you could have just walked away. You could have said no. And Spirit and your ancestors want to know why you did not do that. Why didn't you just say no to, I'm going to say your boss, because I'm feeling it's your boss. Okay? Spirit also wants you to understand that when we make these decisions to go against people and treat them unjustly, okay? Because you can't blame your boss. You can't blame that person that paid you to do this or convinced you. You can't blame them. You are the one that decided. You have to take ownership of that, okay? You have to take ownership of the fact that you made that final decision to go against an innocent person. Okay? And Spirit wants you to understand that when we make these decisions to act unjustly to innocent people, okay, take unjust actions against innocent people, we have to hold up that mirror and understand there is something about our person, our character, that needs an adjustment, that needs to be looked into. Okay, we have to do self-reflection. We have to go go within and examine how are we moving through life? Are we valuing people only on what they can bring to the table financially? Are we caring so much about what the rest of the world thinks about us and how we perceive our status to be, or how people look at us, as the deciding factor on our moral decisions, our morality, and what we choose, how we choose to appear in the world? Tarot is a wonderful thing. And I find a lot of readers, because I watched the videos before I started my channel, and I still watch videos. I still have my tarot readers that I go to, okay? And wherever Spirit leads me, because sometimes I go to people I've never seen before. It's wherever I'm led to, okay? I find a lot of them saying things like, if don't get mad at me, don't leave this in the comment, don't do this, don't do that. If it's not for you, I keep telling you, if it's not for you to click off. I'm telling you, if I'm not the reader, because I am not going to change the message. I'll turn off my comments, I'll turn off everything, and I'll keep posting. Nobody's going to stop me from following what Spirit told me to do. I don't want to ass kicking from Spirit. When you don't listen, things happen that you don't like, okay? When you don't listen to Spirit and the guidance, things will happen, okay? So I'm following my purpose based on my guidance, okay? So I'm not going to be the reader that's going to sugarcoat. I am not going to do that. And nobody said anything negative to me. I'm just letting, my channel is new. I'm just letting you know a lot of the message that's coming through, just because you're into tarot and just because you understand spirituality to some extent, or you're interested, or you have an awakening, it doesn't mean you're going to be doing the right thing all the time. We're still humans. We're still navigating through this world, this dimension. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to fuck up. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to, let our egos get the best of us. Every one of us. Who do we think we are? We're gonna be told when we're doing stuff too. And Aries, you have been doing things, and you're stuck in a corner. You feel like you're stuck, and you can't do it. You have this mentality of, I can't do anything without help. And your ancestors want to know, why are you repeating something that you did in a past life? Why are you not getting the lesson? Now, bottom of the deck, I look at the deck and I see Two of Wands. This is, to me, you are also feeling pressured by this person to have sex with the person, with the boss. Because she's acting, or he's acting like, I have this over you. I know what you did for me. I know how you screwed over your client for me. I know what I paid you to deceive your client. And now you feel like you're stuck in a corner. And the elephant in the room is, you want to now, because you feel like you're stuck when you're at work. You feel like you're like a caged animal. You feel like this person is holding it over your head, and they're trying to flirt with you because you chose them, but now you don't want them anymore because you had a little taste and it didn't taste too good. You woke up because now this person is turning on you. You're getting to see more of this person, more of their behaviors, more of their character. And now you're also getting karma. So you want to confront this person. You want to stand up and say, I don't think we should continue doing this to the client. Because the other person, I think, is somebody that you actually wanted, is someone you were working with. Okay? You're getting karma. You're receiving karma. Okay, now we have the Five of Wands. I shuffled. There's Five of Wands. So there's conflict at work because you feel like a caged animal. And this person is also acting out more because this person was wearing a mask. And the mask is coming off. They think they have you in their back pocket. I said think. For a reason. This is all an illusion. And you better wake up. You better take that leap. You better confront this person with the truth. The truth is, you made a poor decision by listening to this person. Okay? You need to sit down with this individual, preferably with a third party, so that you have a witness, because I think you are beginning to understand what you're dealing with here. Or write them an email or a letter is even better, and detail what they told you to do, what you did as a result, okay, and the fact that you want to make things right with the third party, Okay? Because Spirit is guiding you to do this, and Spirit has been guiding you for years to leave this company. But you thought you were so safe. You thought you were so comfortable. But you were ignoring a lot of the red flags. And why were you? Because you were comfortable. Why were you comfortable? Because it resonated with your character. Don't even think of going to that third party that you guys screwed over and trying to give a sad sob story, because that person is aware and awake. And they're going to hand you your ass. They're not going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry that, this person convinced you to do these terrible things to me. They're not going to be like that. They're not going to respond in that way. Okay? But this person has a lot of integrity. The third party. And they have been handling things with a lot of grace. Because you guys did a number on this person. All because this other person was jealous and they wanted to have a relationship with you and they wanted your money. Yes, Aries, they wanted your money. You think they wanted you? No, they wanted you to some extent because you are a hot commodity. Let's put it that way. But they really want your money. So Spirit is telling you, Aries, you better get your act together. Stop. I see 5 of Cups. Stop crying over spilled milk. Confront that elephant in the room and do what you know you're being guided to do. Stop wasting time, because I don't know what you're waiting for. It's like you're waiting for something else to happen. That other person that you screwed over, they're not going to rescue you. You misjudged that person. You just thought that you could just do whatever and walk on them, and then maybe at some point in time go back to them and see if you could talk to them once you got what you wanted from this other terrible person that you decided to go with. Like, life is not like that. You don't get to just walk on people, stomp on them, and get away with it. God, whoever you call God, whoever is your God, divine, sees all, knows all. Fix it. And they've been telling you to get out of that job, and you're not listening. So you know what's going to happen, right? You ain't seen nothing yet. You're going to get a major tower that you're going to really feel like you can't get out. The longer you stay there, because these people are going down. Yeah, okay. This whole company is going down. These people are going to be bankrupt because they're going into bankruptcy because they're actually a fraudulent company. Okay, so what came out was 10 of Swords, the Magician, King of Wands. There you are, Aries. 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. And at the bottom, the 2 of Wands. Get out. Just get out of the situation. Stop waiting around for hoping that some kind of miracle is going to happen and your boss or whoever is going to stop telling you, is going to tell you, like, they're going to stop telling you to torture this person, because they're telling you to do things, like they're going deeper in a hole with doing things to this person that's going to come back to bite them. Like, this person can see that they're taking a lot of people down with them, because it's not just you that they recruited to do things to this other person. And understand, it's all because of jealousy. This person is really jealous of the other person for whatever reason. You're being guided, Aries, to do what Spirit's been telling you to do, and you're trying to ignore Spirit. Spirit's going to be getting louder with you. So expect towers to come your way. Spirit's going to get louder. You better listen. You better make a move now and find a way out. And make sure that you have proof that you are confronting this person and letting them know that you believe they took wrong actions, and so did you, and that you're sorry about it, and you want out of the situation, and you want to do the right thing. Okay? that's your reading. If it resonates, I hope it helps. And thanks for watching. Bye.